Welcome to episode 225 of Apartment Hacker. This is Mike, but Apartment Hacker is my mission to tease out human potential in the multifamily space. Today's certainties turn into tomorrow's absurdities. It's a catchy way of saying that the sacred cows in your organization, the legacy issues in your organization are, or were rather, good business decisions in the moment that they were made. And they fit that time and that context of your business. But if not monitored, if not evolved over time as business climates change, as culture dynamics change, as things change in your organization, if you don't evolve those certainties that stood at those moments in time, then they turn into absurdities. I have a very quick story that's not business related so much, but it demonstrates this point. So there is an old story where husband and wife, they attend Thanksgiving dinner at the wife's mother's house. And so the mother is putting a ham or preparing a ham to put in the oven. And she pulls out this great ham, has two ends on it, but she immediately lops off both ends of the ham, right? And puts it in a pan and puts it in the oven. And the husband looks at her quite quizzically and he says, "Why did you do that? Why did you cut off perfectly good ends of the ham before you put it in the oven?" She said, "I don't know. That's the way that my mom used to do it for dinner." And so the grandmother happened to be there and he sought her out and he said, I'm curious. Your daughter just told me that you lopped off both sides of the ham before you put it in the oven. And I'm just quite curious as to why you do that. She said, "Well, you see, my oven wasn't big enough to accommodate the size of ham, so I had to lop both ends off before I put it in the oven." But it carried through 2 generations where they were still lopping off the ends of the ham before they put it in the oven. So the certainty of that day, the oven wasn't big enough to accommodate the ham, turned into the absurdity of tomorrow where the oven was bigger and could fully accommodate the ham. So anyway, in your organization, my imagination tells me that there are sacred cows, that there are legacy issues that you can identify as absurdities, and guess what? Do away with them. All right, take care. We'll talk again to you soon.